Section 4.2, linear functions. So we want to learn about linear functions and their graphs. So we start out with a definition. A linear function, which we've already discussed these, but a linear function, f, in the variable x is any function that can be written in the form f of x equals mx plus b, where m and b are real numbers. This is really what?
Y equals mx plus b.
Exactly. So we've already discussed this section. Okay? If m is not equal to 0, f of x equals mx plus b is also called a first degree polynomial function. Okay? So notice, example 1 says graph the following linear functions. G of x is equal to 3x minus 2 over 4. We can rewrite this as 3x over 4 minus 2 over 4. That's the same thing as 3 over 4 times x minus 1/2. What can you get from that?
Rise over rate,
Your slope is what?
3 over 4.
And what else do you get from that?
Your y-intercept.
What's your y-intercept?
Negative 1/2.
Negative 1/2. What's x?
Negative 1.
At your y-intercept, what's x?
0,
0. Good.
comma, negative 1/2.
That's your y-intercept. So 0, negative 1/2. That's your y-intercept. And then your slope is 3/4. So it says you need to rise how many?
3.
Rise 3. So notice that we are at 1/2 here. So if you rise 3, you are at 2.5. And then you run 4. And then you graph it. That's it. That's what this section is all about. That's section 4.2, so we're done. I'll record the last page for you, but this is 4.2.
No, that's cheating.
What questions do you have?
Cheating.
Have a wonderful weekend.
That's cheating.
As promised, let's go ahead and complete section 4.1, example 1, part B. K of x, I said 4.1, but that should be 4.2, example 1, part B. So here we have k of x is equal to 3x minus the quantity 2 plus 6x divided by 2. Our goal, remember, is to graph. So here, we can rewrite this function as we bring 3x over, and then we are going to subtract. We can distribute this negative to each part here to get minus or plus a negative 2 minus 6x over 2. Okay, then we can rewrite this as 3x plus negative 2 over 2 plus negative 6x over 2, right? Because we're have this combination of terms here, and then we're dividing both by 2, so we can rewrite it as so. So now this is equal to 3x plus negative 1. You don't have to write plus a negative. You can just rewrite that as minus 1 plus a negative 3x, which we can rewrite as 3x plus, not plus, minus 1 minus 3x. Now what happens to the 3x's? They cancel, leaving us with negative 1. So we get that k of x is equal to negative 1. K of x is equal to negative 1. Well, remember, saying that we have k of x is another way of saying we have y equals. So that is, we have y equals negative 1. But remember, when y equals -1, that means we have a horizontal line at -1. So we go to -1 and we draw a horizontal line. That's the graph of this function. So it started off looking a little complicated, but algebraically we found out that this simplifies to be -1. Okay, so that's our answer. That's the graph. Now, a few facts you need to know. You may need to match a function with its graph. And 2, you may be given a graph and have to identify a formula for the linear function depicted in the graph. So in other words, you'd have to use your slope, intercepts, or find 2 points on a line and then identify the slope to write down important information to be able to write down your function. Okay? All right, happy studies. Have a great rest of your day.